Welcome back, guys. Before I say anything, I want to show you something. I know this channel's been built on Neotron, but it's not only a skill I possess. These are the skills I have. I have a lot more photos to show you, but these are just few. I'm good friends with color, as in Neotron, full color, Neotron, realism, color realism, mixed with black and gray realism, black work flowers, and color realism. Applying color to multiple styles. I started my whole career on realism. Faces was one of the main elements what people asked to do. Starting from gods, to more gods, to female faces, Jesus. I've done a lot of Chicano. I've spent years doing ornamental. Big, small, wide, backs, full backs, stomachs, legs, shins, arms, everywhere. Clean lines are my best friends, and no big work is too big for me. I can do loads of dot work. Necks, chests, arms, armpits. I've done many dot work pieces. Dot work is a style with patience. I've done many small tattoos. These are the hardest ones, because every smallest mistake will show up. You have to be really clean and precise. I've done many fine line tattoos. Tattoos based on line work only. Shading is done by adding more lines in the same area, or you thicken the existing lines. You have to be as precise as you can possibly be. Neo-Japanese is actually one of my favorites. You take Japanese elements and you do and execute them in neo-traditional style. I'm a massive fan of the sleeves, of the flow, of the black, the contrast, the readability, everything to it is. Tribal is a style where it's clean, precise, every shape matters, and every shape sculpts the next one. I know it's not a style, but red ink tattoos is probably the only different color tattoo color apart from black what's being used separately, and the whole tattoo is executed by that color of its own. This would be also one of my favorite styles to do. So many details, so much flow, so much to look at. Mandala mixing with black work, it looks amazing. Because I've learned so many styles by itself, I like to mix styles and mix them together. Not to keep in one frame, but add as many elements as I can. Realism is the beginning of my life. It's where I started. Neo-trad, Neo-Japanese, black work, flowers, it was all additions. Realism is the OG what I've learned from back in the days. In my lifetime, I've learned a lot and I've acquired a lot of style knowledge. And what we're gonna do now is, so I can confidently say I can teach a lot of people a lot of stuff. Going from multiple styles to multiple ways, from lining, shading, color, blending, and all the beauty. Everything what to do to get a tattoo down on the skin. So far, the people who have been with us, they all work at different places, but they have the job, they have the skill, and some of the people being headhunted. I started this YouTube channel just so I can share the information I've collected. But now, we're gonna do that in person. Officially, from 15th of January, we're gonna be opening a tattoo school where I will teach everything what is to know about tattooing. There's only 1 month left to go. We have received tons of email. Because if you've been learning from me online, you can learn from in person. I will teach you what you need to know, but then I would listen what you like to do, and then I would know what information to give you to direct you to the path you want to walk. And because I acquired all the information and all the experience, it makes it easy for me to guide you where you want to walk, because everybody has its own ways and preferences. Some of you want a fine line, some of you want a bold line tattoos. I can teach you how to get them both done. Ideally, you have both skill sets. The 15th of January is the day when all happens. It will be in our studio, 4 to 5 people max at once. So you really have one-to-one interactions, one-to-one questions, and you can always ask anything. And I'll be super happy to meet you there. We will be learning about lining, shading, consent forms, what's in the ink, what kind of inks, different type of inks, cartridges, machines, stencils, different ways of stencils, stencil making, stencil creation, stencil appliance, a lot of stuff. All of that squeezed in 4 weeks. So it doesn't take too much time from your life, but that's enough for you to learn, and then you'll be able to walk by your own legs. Because we don't really want it to drag this out really long. And I know you can learn, because now you're watching this video and you want to learn. And if you're really into learning, you're gonna be able to pass it. We're gonna have different exercises and we're gonna have a totally different approach than other studios or other courses have done already. So I'm really happy and really excited to see you on the 15th or before that on my email. Not my email, it's the course email. The link will be down in the description or the email will be down in the description. And even if you just have the questions, always just email. It's gonna be all inclusive, so you will have no additional pays whatsoever. We will give you the machines, the iPad, stencil papers, inks, cartridges, and coffee and tea. It's literally gonna be all there for you. So don't miss out, there's only a few spots left.